G'day everyone, welcome back to the next episode of What If Ford Returned to F1. I think we're up to part 12 now. I think that's what it is. Yes, part 12. We're going to the British Grand Prix. Hang on one sec, I've had a chaotic start. I'll just turn off this room light that's not... thank you. Amanda, come and save the day. Okay. So as you can see, I've been doing a bit of work with lights, so hopefully everything looks a bit better for you guys. As it is something I'm actually I have qualifications in sound and lighting for movies, so I wanted to start putting more effort into getting it to look the way that I wanted. I've updated the light for the foot cam so that doesn't look so bright and a bit more balanced with everything else. So. And hopefully the stream looks better tonight. We've had some real issues come in the last week with like quality keeps dropping and getting worse. So hopefully we've made that look better for tonight. I've been playing around with it quite a bit, so hopefully we got that all sorted. And I appreciate anyone who sends me a message saying, hey, this could be approved and so forth. I really like that sort of stuff, and it really helps me grow and the channel grow. So huge props to everyone that does that. Okay, on that note, let's get into it. Apparently there's a... Now I've got Crowley trying to be a pest. We'll have to pick up the keyboard so he doesn't stand on it. We'll pop it over here for now. And hi Ghost, good to see you back. So this is Crowley, he must be in your face at all times, as you can see here. No, you can't go that side, the microphone's there, buddy. He doesn't actually know how to cat. And he's knocked my mouse off. Buddy, you're not doing... Yeah, he was a rescue. We think he wandered off and got lost, and he sort of... Yeah. He's not your typical cat. He doesn't even care about food. Like, I've never had a cat that doesn't care if it gets fed or not, and he doesn't even like beg for food or make a noise for that sort of thing. So it's a bit odd there. So let's look at this retirement announcement. So it looks like Grosjean will be retiring at the end of the season, unfortunately. I know I've got a couple of Grosjean fans on the stream, so they might be a little bit disappointed. But let's get to the race weekend. I don't think we got any. We got one coming in after this race meeting. I know it shows that we got the second best car, but I don't think we really do. If you look at this history here, it does show that we've raced up to the top, but I'm not buying it. We haven't had that many upgrades, and we jumped up a long way. So who knows? It could be true. I just don't see it. Anyway, we won't be taking many more upgrades because we need to save up some points for the end of season. Because I have a feeling that we may get hit in a couple of areas again. But I want to be prepared. If we only get hit in one, awesome. Then we can get a bunch of upgrades and we'll be fine. But it's better to be safe than sorry, and we got to start saving for the next contract with Russell as well. So let's get to the racetrack. And hope that we have a better race here this time than last time. I'm still drinking the Pepsi Max Mango. It's still my favourite drink at the moment. And funny, if you went back 4 months ago, I would never touch a diet drink. And all of a sudden I had sugar was making me feel really bad, so I got off it. And it's, yeah, sugary drinks, that is. Okay, everything looks good here. We're just waiting for this load screen again. We did an upgrade with the computer as well. We changed the RAM over because I feel some of the issues we were having was RAM related. Oh, you working again? Oh, yeah, I had to work today. I'm lucky I've got tomorrow off, so that's good for me. I do have medical stuff to go get done though, unfortunately. Let's see what these messages are. Oh, rain. More rain on a weekend. Yeah, it's really nice in Mandurah. I don't know why. Okay. At least it's saying at the moment no rain in the race. So that's a good thing. I pressed the wrong button again. Okay, let's get into the practice. But you obviously like me, I have streams going while I'm working, so I also updated the little shelf beside me. I got a couple of my RC cars and my slot car that it's done it's done sorry, it's done 5 races and it's run 5 major races in those 5 races. And the shells normally don't last at all because they're like paper thin. They're like paper thin. Like, there's nothing to them. And I sat that shell on it the whole time, so I retired the car. It won 3 state titles and 2 Peter Brock trophies, which is like the most sought after trophy in slot car racing in Australia. So it's a good little car, that one. I don't think my dad likes it too much.
Carl probably mentioned the new parts that have come in from the factory. Well, they're all fitted and good to go. I hope they do the trick.
It beat him by literally an inch at the last Victorian titles that run. So it was a nice close race. He led the whole race and made one mistake, and I got in front of him and just held on. So I don't think I'll have that luck next time. He keeps getting better and better. But, it'd be good to be able to get out and race again once all of our lockdowns are over and we're not allowed her out at the moment.
Okay, your goal is to get through as many corner gates as quickly and precisely as possible. Remember to activate your DRS in the DRS zone as well.
If I can remember this layout. I was just confused between this layout and the old one. We've already got a red, so that's not great.
DRS zone is coming up. Get ready to open it. Distance is on your MFD.
Hopefully the stream's looking good, guys. Back to the higher quality. None of that grainy stuff anymore. This is probably my favourite corner on the track. So committed. I lifted. I can't get it flat there like they do in real life. But not with the car yet. Looks like we'll probably get green.
That's looking good. Now let's try for purple. You'll get a bonus for consistency if you can chain good corners together.
Oh, we haven't changed the brake bias. I always forget. Don't think we're getting purple on this lap. At least we got green. It definitely cannot hold it flat for there. Javon is quick with on hard tires.
Final lap. This is the final lap of the program.
Got a bit of work to do. Fair bit of points to find. Got a fair bit of pace to find too. We've broken too late for there. And I used the same braking point both times. Definitely not getting it now. How wasn't that a broken car? Yeah, I broke the wing, but that should have been far worse. Yep, fair.
Car repairs have set us back a little.
At least we got some points. Okay, let's get into the top. Where did I put him? I'm counting down the days. My new wheels should be posted on the 27th apparently.
Try to control the slip through each corner and take extra care putting the power down at the apex.
I'm not convinced it will be here at that time, but let's see if we can get this tyre management one done. Hey Amanda. We found over a second lap time already, so that's good. Oh, sorry, we found half a second. I was looking at the wrong. We lost a lot of time through there.
Program complete and a job well done. We got got some excellent data with that run, so come on back to the garage and I can talk you through the numbers.
Well, we started dead last here last season, so hopefully we can do better than that this season.
There's 3 laps of fuel remaining.
How good is Nick DeVers going this season in his rookie season with us? Not with us, but in F1. He's not running off the track there, that's for sure. Had a company sort of reach out to me about my streaming, and they're sort of like a management company. Not one of these Fiverr, we use bots to get you better views companies. It's sort of like a it's sort of in the marketing thing, like wanting me to sign up. What do they want? Like a few $100s a month, and they'll handle like all the admin and modding on my channel, and it's like, how they think that I can afford that? Yeah, they're like, oh, we'll guarantee that we get your subs up to like 200 within a month, and I just, yeah, it was a legitimate company. It wasn't one of the scam ones, but it's just.
I know it's tempting to focus entirely on the race, but we should put a bit of time aside to run the qualifying sim program. Try to run it before the end of FP3 if you can.
I don't know if it's just lacking confidence myself and not having that sort of money, but yeah, I just some of the claims just seemed a bit outlandish.
We're testing fuel management here, so try to lift and coast going into the corners. Don't be too aggressive on the power, but remember, you still have to beat the minimum lap time.
I know I've talked about this a few times, but this brake upgrade kit for the Fanatec V3s, that's a must. Like, it's only about $30 US. It makes a world of difference. How easy it is to modulate the brake in comparison before. Don't notice it so much on F1. Like, I do feel like I'm quicker. But on iRacing on Tuesday night, I really noticed it there. Crazy to think they don't break through there in the real cars now. That's a pretty good lap.
Test complete, and that was a very good job indeed.
We went quicker.
Valuable information out of that.
And we're lifting off, coasting, and 128. Okay, so we're 1.7 seconds off. The thing that's concerning me, people in front of me on hards. I went to go into the old pit lane entrance.
Just want to remind you to keep an eye on your tyre temperatures, which you can do on the temperature panel of the MFD. We monitor carcass temperature and surface temperature, and you'll get the best performance when they're both inside a normal operating window. Surface temps tend to fluctuate faster, so try a few laps with the data open and get a feel for how to control them.
Tyre wear's pretty good. Yeah, they've been doing good, Marcus. We've had 2 6th place finishes in a row with rain in the races, so it's been good. iRacing race on Tuesday was pretty good. Sort of underperformed in qualifying. Maybe we raced forward and qualified 13th, and we ended up finishing 4th in the major race. So 5th in the major race. We were right on 4th place, battling with them. I can't complain too much. I did no practice. Well, I went to do practice, and the 15 minutes I did on the wrong track. So that was how much attention I was paying iRacing. But we will be taking it much more serious next season, which starts in 3 weeks, I think. I also got confirmation I will be getting the code, but it'll be posted out when I get the wheel, so stay tuned for when the wheel arrives. We'll be giving away a code at the same time. Just gonna change something over here on my streaming computer for a sec, guys. I just want to move the foot cam.
If you want to know specific information or make certain changes to the car during a pit stop, you can tell me what you want over the radio. Press and hold the radio button to activate the system, and you can either speak the command or select it manually from the radio screen that will appear on the multifunction display. While the radio is active, cycle through command groups with the MFD button.
Okay.
So far, our fastest lap is a 1 minute 29.7.
Okay, we'll get the ERS one done. Then we'll jump onto the qualifying, and if we've got time we'll do the race run. Otherwise we'll do it in the next session.
In this program, we're looking at ERS management. This is all about managing your battery efficiently throughout the lap to hit your target time. The overtake button will drain the battery quickly, but it will also give you maximum power.
Trying to get a better run off this corner. Car's sort of gone back to its twitchy self. So we're definitely too slow for that corner.
Job well done. We got some excellent data with that run, so come on back to the garage and I can talk you through the numbers.
Good that we're getting through this quite well. Not as quick as I like. I'd like to be in that top 10 sort of mark. Let's do the qualifying one and hopefully we can shoot to the top. What time is it going to think I need to do here?
Okay, this is a quali sim. We've estimated the
A
times our closest
1:27.
rivals will be doing, so that's what we need to beat.
So we need to find 2 seconds roughly for this lap. That's not what we want to be doing, off on the grass. The corner I feel like we're struggling on, we're actually okay on. Yeah, we lose a bunch of time there, as I thought. It's really touch and go. I turned in there so much better than I expected. Oh,
Program over, but that wasn't much help to us. We need it again, I'm afraid.
we missed out by 6/100th of a second. Six-hundredths of a second, that's just cruel. Oh well. If we got time, we'll do the, what do you call it? The race run? How much time? 9 minutes. Okay. Saved a set of tyres for this, so it should be okay.
Give us some consistent laps, please. We're looking for good data that we can work into the race strategy.
Yeah, gotta go back to 5th there for sure. So we're half a second up on what we need to do, which is pretty good. We're a second up, so that's good for this first lap. We might be able to go through there flat if we get the line right.
nailed what we asked for. Keep it up.
These two fast right-handers are pretty fun. Well, I'm really feeling that it's the chassis work that we've got to work on. Because when the downforce and lower speed corners, the car is understeering through those. And still got that snappiness there. Not to be as good lap this lap. Especially when we have an off. I gotta have confidence to not go through there so slow. Oh, it's a horrible lap. We're a second quicker than this last lap. If any of my regulars are around, just say hi, guys. Or if you're new to the chat screen.
So far, we're getting great data. Stay focused.
Look at... That wasn't too bad. I think I just gotta do a confidence lift through there. Not brake, just... That felt better.
Great lap. You've nailed what we asked for. Keep it up.
Okay, so we're going for purple now. Oh, sorry, we got purple. Is any bonus data? Probably do a couple laps here until it runs out of time or fuel. Now, only a slightest confidence lift. Not too much. Something you don't normally do in F1, right foot brake. Let's do a lap that way.
Okay, super job so far. We're getting great data. Stay focused.
Something a bit different. Practice is complete and we'll be able to finish the 5th lap. Perfect timing. That was better. Can you see it? Saved us a 10th down the straight.
It's time to remind ourselves of our top three, who are the owner-driver, Leclerc and Lewis Hamilton. And that's it, practice is officially over. Until next time, goodbye.
Oh, I just got a PM here. I'll just reply to this guy. Sorry for being unprofessional here. Kind of an important message I've got to reply to. Okay, let's get back to it. We'll even my teammates down on pace, so maybe the cars aren't suited here. I would have thought with having as good aero and apparently this best motor on in the field would be quicker.
Do you feel that your teammate put on a good show for their home crowd?
Of course he did. He's
Let's
driving
talk
a
about
Ford.
another team. How do you
So,
feel they did today?
I'll just say something nice about Ferrari.
You left some body work out there on the track. Were you struggling for grip?
Yeah, I just dropped the wheel, that's all.
Great. Well, that's everything.
Okay. What do you guys, I know you guys are pretty quiet tonight, but, oh, phone, oh well. Is anyone watching the supercars this weekend? Get your predictions in. I'll, I'm gonna say it's gonna be one win to McLaughlin, one to FVG, and one to Win Cup this weekend. Okay, let's get in here. We're definitely not doing practice 2, so we'll simulate the rest of the practice sessions. Got some pretty decent points. I'm happy with that. Yeah, 1,000 each round. It's going to be pretty good. Yes, he got up to 13. A race afterwards. A race beforehand and would have cost us more money. So, perfect timing there, Russell. Thank you. Team's slowly building up to that level 20. It's going to take a little bit. Probably won't get there this season, to be honest. Yeah. Sorry, guys. I'm a little tired from work and I'm not sure what to talk about. You guys have been pretty quiet, so get chatting so I can think of something to talk about. I know Ghost is working at the moment. Plenty of times I've driven here once on this game. Okay. Now that he's told us about speeding in pits, we'll probably get caught speeding in the pits. Oh, we've already won the rivalry, so that's good. Should we look at motor? No, that's all pretty good. What about the gearbox? We've got 2 more races to go on the gearbox, but that's looking good. Okay, let's get to qualifying. Hopefully we make Q2, then make Q3. We haven't always made Q3, so it's probably a 50-50 thing. I'm not feeling that confident on the track. I know the lines and everything, it's just the cars just doesn't feel as good as it did the last couple of rounds where we're really quick in the race. But then again, our qualifying pace hasn't been there, but race pace has been pretty damn good. Especially in the last race where we were able to come through the field and had that spin and get back to where we were before the spin. So it was pretty good pace the last race for us. Okay, let's get out. Actually, what I might do, I might drop the rear wing 1 click. I know it's risky doing car setup stuff when we can't test it and go back and forth and okay, let's get out to the track. Let's see how we go. It's pretty default changes. I like having the room dark and having these lights that you guys can see. It really adds to the immersion in the game. Our car's way more pointier now. Maybe a little bit too much, we can't change it now, unfortunately. probably a bad move with that change, but I feel better for those sections of the track. $25.6. Whoa. Let's hope that's enough to get us through Q1. I think it is. The car's very twitchy now, which is generally not a bad thing, but caught me out a couple of times on that lap. We're down to 8th already. We may need to do a second lap here.
Our fastest lap is a 1:26.8.
But we're going to need to do another lap. Russell's done a 25.9 and we're 26.8. We're a second off what we need to be doing. Just getting down. Okay. Don't forget to get your guesses in, guys, where we're going to finish. If you guess where I finish or my teammate finishes, we're going to custom made carbon fiber key rings, so get those entries in. At least we know we've got to be a little bit smoother on the way we turn into some of these corners. Already found 9/10. That's a good effort so far. We actually purpled the first sector. Slid a little off that corner, unfortunately. So went P2 from being nowhere to P2. Wow, what a lap. Okay, let's return to the garage. We definitely threw on that time, so we're all good there. Okay. Me third and teammate eighth. Yeah, I'll be down for that, but I can't believe I found that pace. Car is not perfect, but it's obviously quick. I just got to watch it in the race. If the tires go off, it could be some more loopies. I've done a bit lately. I spun in the last race on F1, the last two races on F1. Spun in the first race in iRacing. I don't normally spin it much at all, and yeah, not been a good time lately. Okay, let's get out and do a flying lap. Hopefully we only have to do one lap here, or else we be a little short on tyres. Don't want to kill the tyre too much, because we do have to race on these if we make it through. Doesn't feel as quick this lap. Really wish we'd get relatives from the previous run. They would be in real life, so
Fantastic.
oh well, we went.
That was the fastest lap.
Okay, I take it back. Was actually a good lap. That should be enough to get us through.
We have 2 laps of fuel remaining.
I'm just trying to take it easy on the tyres. The slower I go, less wear I can get, the better. We do have to start on them. So that's why I didn't skate back to pits. Apparently they can wear quite a bit doing that on your race tyres. That's that little tip I was given, so we're cruising around probably quicker than every other class of car that goes out there. Well, maybe Formula 2 might be different. Oh. Okay. Sorry, it's just a work thing. Because I'm not there tomorrow and I've realised, holy shit, we don't have anyone to do this, how do we do it? Okay. Pass through. Could we get our first pole? I know we've talked about this before and ended up being second or third, but we're we're in with a chance. An unexpected one too. Car setup change. Okay. Oh, Max is 2/10 quicker. Stroll, once again, Stroll is quick. Unbelievable. Like, his teammates is nowhere. We're on 100% there, Star, fella. We're halfway through our second season, and according to the RD chart, we're the second best car on the grid, but okay, let's go to the track. Oh, just gotta reply to him. Okay. The pressure's on. Can we finally get a pole? We've gotten a few P3s. But, if we truly do have the most powerful motor with this Mercedes Ford Cosworth motor, it should be this track where it helps out here in Monza, I guess. Gonna have to save this setup, random one I just threw together. It seems really nice. It's a little twitch in the rear, high speed stuff, but looks like guys are going quicker this session. Whoa, Bottas has gone heaps quicker. Pushed pretty hard this lap. And P5. We did find time. No. We're 10th down on what we've done. Yes, 100% manual. You should be able to see, mate. I can't really see it. I've got paddle shifts. Return to the garage. Might give that a second run. I don't have much more in the car. Like, I could get that 1/10 more. And yes. Oops. Get the ascension info here. Oh, Russell's really picked up the pace. That's his best lap he's done. We should be around Leclerc.
We're expecting rain in around 10 to 15 minutes.
We really aren't going to go much faster. Max has gone slower this time, but let's see if we can knock off Leclerc and have Ford Performance 1-2 on the grid. What do you reckon we save the tyres for the race?
Our best lap so far is a 1 minute 25.7.
Here you can yeah, I am actually. I've already ordered it. I've ordered the Fanatec DD1 wheelbase with the Fanatec V2 F1 rim. So yeah, looking forward to them arrive. They apparently are shipping on the 27th of this month. I'm not holding my breath for that. I'll probably say it's be mid-September. But yeah, really hope. Can't wait to get it here. I don't normally play F1 games, so.
The multi-function display will allow you to change various settings as you drive. Open the display with the MFD button. You can then navigate up and down to the setting you...
So yeah, it's gonna. Yeah, they're a bit expensive. I've wanted one for quite some time.
Okay,
This is
copy that.
6 years now, 6 years old. I got it when the TX wheelbase come out. It's the Thrustmaster TX wheelbase with the Ferrari 599X Altero rim. It's been really good. There is a couple of moments when, after say 5-6 hours of straight driving, it will turn on and off for a split second. Like just drop force feedback for like a second every 10 minutes or so. But apart from that, it's been flawless. I'm gonna keep it as a backup, obviously, and probably get rid of the G27 that I got as the backup now. So we'll just fast forward through this time, and oh, don't forget, guys, get your guesses in for where I'm gonna finish. If you're looking at getting a Trak Racer rig, if you go in the About Me, there's a discount code which is SimSpec. Gets you 5% off all their products. So
We're all ready for
if you want to go down that
tomorrow's race, but
path,
before
save
we
yourself
begin,
some money.
Let's have a quick look at those who will be fronting the grid. Bottas, Hamilton, and George Russell. Well, that wraps up qualifying, but don't worry, we'll be back tomorrow as we head into the Grand Prix.
I am looking at getting a the Fanatec V3 pedals with the brake performance kit on it, which I cannot recommend enough. I've only been using the brake performance kit for nearly a week now, and it's made a massive difference. I went the one red, one green. What do you call it? Inserts, the rubbers you put in, and yeah, it's gone from being a really spongy pedal to feeling pretty damn realistic now. And I really noticed that more on iRacing, the brake performance is a lot better.
The fans really seem to enjoy that. You made it look easy. Who would you say is your biggest rival at the moment?
Ooh, this is going to be a tough one. I can't do Bottas or Hamilton, they're just too hard. We're going to go a Lacey because we just had, no, I play Assetto Corsa and iRacing. I don't do much Assetto Corsa, just play with some old sort of 70s and 80s touring cars mainly on it. But yeah, we're on iRacing every Tuesday night. No, I don't drift at all. I'm one of the probably rare people that don't enjoy drifting. I'd rather jump in a car and go rallying than drifting. But I do watch drifting. I enjoy watching it. I just don't enjoy driving it. Not sure why, but it's not that I'm terrible at it or anything. Um, I just yeah. I prefer it to do that on dirt or gravel. It's or even a snow stage. I find that far more um, exhilarating, I guess. But we're going to go with Lacey because he was our teammate.
Your teammate beat you today. Was it a setup issue or something else? It's your teammate's home Grand Prix. Do you think they enjoyed themselves out there today?
Yeah, we got George Russell as our teammate. Half the grid changed this season, so it's been a fair change. But if you want to know more about my rig and everything, if you go in that About Me section, I've got a full rundown on my rig on there. I am in the process of starting to shoot a full rig rundown, but I'm waiting on a couple little bits and pieces to come in, like the Fanatec wheel and base. Hey, thanks for following as well. Much appreciated. Yeah, so I'm really hoping to get, yeah, to put once it's all together, do a full rundown then, so everyone can see the whole setup. It's a bit different to most people's. There's 2 computers involved, like 7. Yeah, I can't remember the top of my head. I got a really good deal on it through Fanatec, so but more to come on that as well. But yeah, yeah, there's 7 screens involved, and so it's not the normal typical rig that you see. So I think the rim was yeah, 7 screens, include plus a phone as well. So yeah, it's it wait for the video. It'll be really good. I don't want to spoil it too much, but yeah. They're not all for racing on. I'll just give you that. But there's what is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 of them are for racing. Yeah, I'm kind of a DIY. Oh, I've got a little business that makes some components for sim racing. So yeah, I had a rig for a long time, and I'd be honest, I got it for free for a sponsorship deal, and I could never really get it the way I want. There was a lot of flex in the wheel, and so I could never get the high-end wheel that I wanted, and it's been really good. I got a Trak Racer looked after me, and I got this full rig. It's a quad monitor stand and a TR80 rig. It's fantastic. Okay, let's look at the messages here. And don't forget to guess where I'm going to finish, or my teammates going to finish, for a chance to win carbon fiber keyring, guys. So, oh, that's right. We're going to go messages pre-race. Yeah, feeling okay there, Jeff. Yeah, I hadn't played an F1 game since F1 2013 on Xbox, and the idea of the My Team sold me on the game, and I absolutely love it. I love Motorsport Manager, and it sort of brings that into it. I do wish there's a couple of extra things on the game, like the ability to employ a better engineer for each department. Being able to train your pit crews so you get faster pit stops with less errors, for example, would be a great addition. There is some physics stuff I'd like to see them do, like a softer tyre should be slower in a straight line compared to a harder tyre because there's less rolling resistance. A broken wing, you break off the front wing, and if you're on a long enough straight, I've actually tested from a standstill to a stop in the same area. It's no slower and it's no faster in a straight line, but you're missing all that drag. So there's little things like that, like you can't break a rear wing off or a rear wheel. But yeah, but they're not sort of negative things to the game. It's just little things to improve it. But um, that's pretty much the only things that I could point against it. It's been really good. I'm completely shocked about how good it is. Everyone on my channel seems to really like it. We've been getting really good numbers watching and following. When I was just doing iRacing to start with, I think my best was a stream of 20 odd people, and look, at the moment we've got 87 watching, so it's been really good. And the community that's sort of getting around me on it's been fantastic, and yeah, it's been surprisingly good. There's no stress at competing at the top like I do on iRacing. Yeah, I did lose the team I was driving for. They weren't happy that I wasn't over there solely doing iRacing, but not to worry. I found more friends over here, and yeah, it's been really enjoyable.
We return once again then to the home of British motorsport and the birthplace of the Formula One World Championship. It's race day here at Silverstone,
Yeah,
and it's time
I
for
like
the
the
British Grand
the
Prix.
competitiveness of iRacing.
With good opportunities to overtake at the end of the Wellington and Hangar Straights,
It's not
there's
the
a
best
lot of potential
physics
for close
or
action
best
around the
graphics,
3.6 miles of the Silverstone circuit.
but
With
on
18
long
corners
leads,
and average lap speeds of around
yeah,
145 miles per hour,
I'll talk
it's
after
also
this.
one of the longest and quickest circuits on the calendar. Anthony Davidson is alongside me as usual for the race today. Why don't we kick off by discussing Max Verstappen? That was a great win in the last race. Can they keep that momentum going this weekend?
It's always nice to come into a Grand Prix weekend on a high, but your expectations are based much more on your practice and qualifying runs. So it's the momentum from those sessions that they'll be hoping to carry into the race today.
It's time to see how our drivers are stacking up after yesterday's exciting qualifying session. Good job yesterday from Valtteri Bottas. The Finn starts from pole position, and it's Lewis Hamilton alongside. Moving on to the rest of the grid, we have Russell, Leclerc, the owner driver, and Verstappen, Ricciardo, Giovinazzi, Sainz, and Lance Stroll, Ocon, De Vries, Daniel Kvyat, and Norris, Gasly, Latifi, Sergio Perez, and Giuliano Alesi, Magnussen, Albon, Grosjean, and Jordan King. Now, it's almost time for lights out, so let's go down to the track.
Yeah, iRacing's been the only platform where I've been able to race at the top against real-wheel drivers. Yeah, and the level of competitiveness, like some of the leagues I've raced in, you've got to qualify just to make the grid, and the top 40 out of 400 people just make the top split, and to be able to race in the top 10 of that it's been some of my best races I've done, even compare it to real life where I've raced against a lot of touring car drivers. And yeah, it's that sort of side of thing I absolutely love about iRacing, the closeness of competitive. But don't get me started on netcode, the tyre model. There is rooms for improvement, but there is on every sim. Like people go on about how good the force feedback is on ACCC, where for me, I can't stand the force feedback on it. It just feels horrible. But it could be just doesn't work on my wheelbase with the firmware that I got on it. It could be something like that. But yeah, guys, get a guess in where I'm going to finish or my teammate's going to finish before the lights go green. And if you get one right, you win a carbon fiber keyring posted out to you for free. If you get both right, I gift you a sub for the month. So get guessing, guys.
Now that we've got some points on the board, let's continue this form and aim for another top 10 finish.
Okay, we do have to take some extra fuel because we use a lot. Okay. Okay, guys, I'll just give you a minute to get those guesses in, and we'll get started. I'll just quickly run to the toilet. It'll only be a minute, guys. Sorry there about that, guys. King, we've got AI set to 100 here. I think that's the right position. Yep. Okay, I'll just give it one more minute. Okay, Amanda's got a guess in a 7th for myself. Hopefully I can do a bit better than that, but we're on a run of 6s, so we've got 2 in a row, and before that I think we got 3rd and... Okay. And no one else getting guesses in, guys? Okay, guys, here we go. We'll get the race started. First time we started right behind our teammate here. Oh, looks like Russell got through on medium tyres. 6, yeah, I'll still take that entry for myself.
All right, we're looking good so far.
That's why we topped the charts in Q2. Everyone was on mediums. Did not expect that at all. just not boding out too well. We're quicker than Russell. We can't really do much with it. If I can catch back up through here.
DRS is being enabled this lap. We can use DRS when you are within 1 second of the car ahead and in the DRS zone.
It's much better through there. We're sitting this far up the front. It does sort of point towards that we got the second best car on the grid, but I don't know. Driven like what Merc is like on the Red Bull is like. I don't feel anything. This car doesn't feel anywhere near as good as that. So. Oh. Crap.
You've got front wing damage. Recommend you box for a new one. A new strategy is available on the MFD.
Oh, we're gonna have to sit here because. Sorry everyone. Rhea just stepped out. I knew I'd screw up too because I put that downforce off. So, we'll put the hards on and see if we can go to the end. So disappointed.
Go, go, go. Okay, stay clear of the white line on the exit. We'll receive a penalty for dangerous driving if you cross over into the track.
So we've got 45 seconds to catch on the guys in front. Let's try and not come dead last. I'm so annoyed at myself. It's 2 races in a row. We were able to recover to a 6, but it wasn't a bad. It's just a slow spin that didn't really cost us much time, but it cost us like 8-9 seconds, but this is a lot of time. The car's feeling absolutely horrible on these harder tyres. Definitely made the wrong move changing that car setup. Like, the car setup did exactly what I wanted it to do. But it's just slightly too unstable at high speed. Hey, thanks for following, Brock. I apologise, guys. I know I tried to finish where you guessed, so you win. Hey, thanks for the follow. Thinking the car has other damage here. Shouldn't be losing 2 seconds a lap to the Hasses here. Hey pilot, yeah, I'm okay. Just kicking myself for made an error. Just trying to get a run on our teammate in third and hit the wall hard. Cost us a minute. Hey, thanks for the follow, guys. Yeah, we won't stop again. We'll try and run out the tyres to the end. Hope everyone else is on a two-stopper. Oh, thanks for that, Ghost. Yeah, I don't see the point using rewinds and stuff. It's just if I make a mistake, I make a mistake. That's the way I try to do it. I try to make it realistic. I can't race in real life at the moment, so or probably anymore. So that's why I want this to be as real as it can be. So it fixes that.
Fuel is looking really good. You're managing it well.
It fits that sort of want and itch to get out there. That and RC racing and slot car racing does. Yes, I have. I would prefer to do that. It's just a time factor. To do that, I wouldn't be able to show the practice and all that on the stream. I sadly start work really early in mornings, and as it is, they go to 9:30 at night. But I would prefer, on my own driver career, I do have 100% on that one. I knew the car was a bit tricky to drive with that setup I put on it, but it was quick.
Verstappen is stopping now.
They stopped on 9 on mediums, unless they go mediums hard or medium soft. But the car is kind of feeling like it, how it used to do that snap oversteer. Those that watched last season would know what I'm talking about. A few more guys are pitting. I think they're on a 1-stopper. I was hoping they were on a 2, but the rear of the car is so disconnected, I just can't push with it. Great for the slower stuff, but I should have done it in practice and not qualifying. Lessons learned. Hey, thanks for following, guys. Funny, I haven't heard from the team in laps.
We're sat at the back. Last place. King just ahead. Push for the position. Gap to car in front is 22.2 seconds. They're on fresh hards. That was our last stop. No more scheduled pit stops. 16 laps to go.
Yeah, I don't think they're stopping again in front of us. Hey, Amanda. Hope the stream is looking really good tonight, guys. I put quite a bit of effort into trying to improve the quality again. I don't know why it dropped off a bit there over the last week. So hopefully it's looking really good. Played with lighting for the webcam, so I think that looks a lot better myself. It's much nicer to drive with. I can have the room light off and...
The car ahead is coming to fit the mediums. Car ahead, now running medium tyres.
Ah, thanks. Ah, good. Yeah. I put new RAM in my gaming PC. Same speed and everything, just... I felt like that was starting to cause some issues. Went through, changed all the settings on the streaming computer. Actually have the graphics turned up more than normal, so... really good. I really like how the webcam looks, and the foot one now, the light looks far more balanced. For the light before, I was using a magnetic based torch, so it was way too bright. I know it looks like I can't drive, but that setup is terrible. It's a really good qualifying car. Like, that's what I want in a car for qualifying. But it's really hard as a race car. Like, I could definitely be lapping to which I am right now and just not wanting to bin it again.
The gap to the car ahead is 20.6 seconds.
That's the diff off, see what that does for us. We've never come dead last. This could be a first. We've been last of the runners, but there's always been someone that's not finished. So... whoa, that's very wide. How did we not get a warning for that? Maybe no one's watching this far down the field.
George is coming in for his stop.
So some cars are two stopping. That could be good for us. especially if King double stops.
Fuel target is +1. Faster engine modes are available.
Now, I haven't watched the Indy cars at Daytona from the weekend, so if anyone wants to let me know if it's a worthwhile race to watch, I'll probably watch that tonight. We got touring cars back this weekend. I caught up on the BTCC, which was great racing. It's great to see the Focuses back up the front. Been a little nowhere for a while. You can see through the tighter section of the track, so just close up on the guys in front of us. I just can't push for the high speed stuff, which unfortunately this track is extremely high speed. Well, that is better with the looser diff. We've got 10 more laps to go. I might actually push some here.
Our gap to the car in front is 16.9 seconds.
We don't get a point if we set the fastest lap and we're not in the 10. That's correct, isn't it? It's not worth us throwing on a set of tyres and going nuts. Speaking of fastest laps, Hamilton just did the fastest lap. All that was is just the diff setting. Oh, I can't believe it. It could be fuel related too. Waste time off the car. Seem to be able to pick up a second a lap as soon as I've changed that diff setting. You guys watching? On this net straight, I'll get teammate report up so we can see where you guys are going for the guessing.
Fresh softs. They're in second. The time last lap was a 1:28.2.
I wasn't finding it hard. It was just my setup made it extremely hard for me. Now that I've changed the diff, it's actually still a little steady in the rear, but it's not as bad as it was, that's for sure. Could probably go softer and improve it more. I didn't even hear what they said, where the teammate was.
They're on fresh softs. They're in second. The time last lap was a 1 minute 27.9.
Go Russell! His best result for the team is third. Well, I'm not scoring any points this race. He's doing the team proud. We've got 7 laps to catch, 14 seconds, so I'm doubtful I'm going to get there. We are catching King, but not quick enough, I don't think. What is everyone clapping for? It's interesting news in the supercars this weekend with Walkinshaw saying they could be with a new manufacturer next season. Not next season, in 2022. It would have been this season, but COVID sort of screwed things up. I don't know if they're just talking, but them signing a new deal with Chev, it'd be pretty clear it's going to be a Camaro, I reckon. Especially now that they confirmed that they're going to change the rollover hoop, so two-door cars can fit better without having weird-looking Mustangs. I know why we've gone bad. I'm not wearing a Ford shirt. That is what the mistake was. We're not in team uniform. We've got 5 laps and 12 seconds to catch. Russell sets the fastest lap of the race, while in second.
They're on old softs. They're in second. The time last lap was a 1:27.5.
Go Russell, come on. We need to bookmark the field. Him in first, me in last. That'd be hilarious. really wish they had the old layout on the game. The version of Silverstone before this one was just so good.
Okay, some information on Magnussen. They're slowing down. It seems like there's some kind of problem with their car.
I don't think we'll catch in 20 seconds though.
We're at +1 lap of extra fuel. Fuel target +1.
Russell's going even quicker. Get him. Catch whoever's leading.
Okay, gap ahead is 11.2 seconds.
Now, if this is a full distance race, I'd be pretty confident that we'd catch him, but
There's 5 laps of fuel remaining.
now could we not finish dead last?
Yellow flag. Be aware, there's an incident in the next part of the track. No overtaking through the yellow flags. Okay, clear.
We're not last. Thank you, Gasly. Oh, that's a relief. A record of not coming dead last remains.
Be aware, we expect the grip levels to start falling away soon.
Put Madness in 3 seconds that lap, but we've only like 3 laps to go. Hey, thanks for following.
They're on old softs. They're in second. The time last lap was a 1 minute 27.4.
Well, we've got the gap in front down from 44 seconds down to 9, so yeah, I'm doing alright. Bit annoyed at myself for having an incident at the start of the race, taking us out of 4th. Well, just like that, that's what happened with the car. I just did it again. I didn't spin it this time.
We have 2 laps of fuel remaining.
Oh, damn, Russell's Lost the fastest lap. Those guys that watch my videos on YouTube, they'll be put up a day late now, so you'll be able to watch this race tomorrow. Obviously, if it's tomorrow, you'll be watching it then, but you guys know what I mean.
They're on old softs. They're in second. The time last lap was a 1:27.5. This is your final lap of the race.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Car's still trying to kill me. Oh, Russell in the last lap. He must have been right on Hamilton's tail that whole race.
Gap to car in front is 9.8 seconds.
Oh, I'm gonna be happy when this is done.
We're not going to be able to run in this engine mode much longer. We're about a lap over target. Drop down to mix 2 soon.
Be quite fine to the end of the race, buddy. Oh,
Alright, race over. Take care of the car on the way in.
a guy at work, is colorblind, and he asked why my car was red, white, and green for a Ford car.
Plenty of action here at Silverstone. It was a memorable race, and what an impressive victory.
Kind of amusing.
And talk to
I thought
me.
it was the Italian
What do you
flag.
think it was that sealed the win for them?
I'd say it was down once again to good, consistent driving, nailing the corners, working to the track conditions, and perfecting the team's strategies. They got all of these things right today, and the results speak for themselves.
After an excellent performance at the Grand Prix, I'm sure there'll be
Well done,
plenty of
Russell.
celebrations tonight amongst the Mercedes team, and they certainly deserve it.
Thanks there, pilot. I must need to ask, what sort of planes do you fly? And did you get FS 2020? I heard it's got 100 gig download.
Let's see how the driver standings have changed. Lewis Hamilton takes over the lead of the Drivers' Championship after an excellent result. Now, let's discuss, Ant. Who would you say is a contender for Driver of the Day?
Well, you can't fault anything that Sergio Perez did out on the track today. He drove flawlessly, making him an easy pick.
It's time to check out the constructors' standings. Mercedes continue to extend their lead. Well,
cool.
Ant, an end to another fantastic weekend of racing. Thanks to everyone who joined us, and we'll see you for the next one.
737-800 series, that's the one with the little turned up wings at on the tips. Is that right? They're slightly different than the 400, I think it was. Know a little bit about planes, not a lot. My dad's a he works in refueling. He doesn't refuel the planes himself. He tells everyone, okay, you need to go to this plane and put X amount of fuel on that, And so, let's look at the standings, how much that's hurt us. Okay, we're still fourth in the Drivers' Championship. We nearly fallen behind Max now though, and a bit behind Daniel. Sorry, nearly behind Daniel and fallen a bit behind Max. But Russell's jumped from yeah, huge ones. I actually like sitting right where the wing is because I love watching the wind flex and watching the clouds how they move around the pressure zones of the wings. I watch it for hours. Basically, all I did on a flight from Australia to America was just watch the clouds around the wings and the movement of it all, and some car racing because we're on a Virgin flight and they sponsor the supercars. Okay, we're still in third in the Constructors' Championship, so that's good. Yeah, I can't believe Russell got second. That's his best ever result, so that's a good signing bonus. Yeah, we just signed him, re-signed him for 7.1 million. He didn't ask for any more money, so that was good. He might now though. And as you can see, we've got a update to the game where we actually see sparks from my car, because in the past it wouldn't spark hardly at all. So this is the moment. I don't want to watch. We're just really close up. Got caught. Then we had to wait the whole field to come past. Hey, thanks for following there. Really appreciate it, guys. We're almost at our goal of 400 followers. And we're halfway to our sub goal. Yeah, I thought I was out heading into the wall. The car didn't feel right after that, but I don't know if there was under trade damage or something else going on. I didn't know I could turn that on and off. You don't see it really that much, but yeah. Oh yeah, look at the side pod damage. Whoa. The wheel probably. Yeah. 2 seconds slower than Russell. A lap. Well done to him. That's fantastic. That's the best he's ever qualified and the best he's finished, so yeah, I cannot complain with that.
The fans really seem to enjoy that. You made it look easy.
What? I finished second
Your team
last.
had a great race today and was rewarded with a podium. Do you have any comments on their performance? Why do you think you weren't as quick as your teammate today?
Well, if you actually watched, I was about to make a pass on my teammate and I screwed up and hit the wall. So, but he's very, very talented. Um, and I reckon he's gonna get a win soon.
Your teammate is at home today. The crowd really appreciated it, didn't they?
Yes, they did.
Appreciate your time.
If you guys think this is a lot of RC cars, it's not actually all of them. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hanging on the wall over there. Got a few in the garage, and these are all proper race ones too. We got 2 X-Ray 2020s with SimSpec chassis on them. That's a brand new Arc, the 2020 Arc. We've got a Team Associated R6 12 scale. This is a Mazzetti slot car, Flexi. I haven't showed you guys this. Oh, that gas car ones, yeah. So that's a chassis on a Flexi slot car. It's a 124 scale. My father and I have a wind tunnel set up for these, and the standard body, just the way you see it there, before we do our way we tape the body up, makes 9 grams of downforce. The way that we tape them up and do it, they make 84 grams of downforce. So makes quite a bit of a difference the way that we tape them up and the way we set the body up. It's a control body and everything like that, control motor that's sealed, and we're yeah, RC cars are just insanely technical. I grabbed this X-ray here. Every single, you'll be able to see it better now that we've got lighting. Every single bit of the suspension is adjustable, so you can change your camber gain. Obviously, it's got proper shocks on it. You do bump and rebound. You can adjust roll centers, ride height, even the flex of the chassis changes a fair bit. Yeah, so every adjustment you can on a real car, you can do on this, and this probably has a couple more that you can't do on a proper race car. And you should be able to see the sim spec on the carbon fiber there. That's how we do the key rings, guys. When we get the carbon fiber, you'll be able to see if I can get a better shot. On these, they make a fair bit. You do feel the difference, and you notice on the lap times, you get the car right, and it could be a couple of seconds quicker over a 5-minute, 6-minute race. A couple of tenths a lap you can gain from a setup change. You do have to change the car as the track gets hotter or colder. There's different compound tyres and different brands of tyres. That's a GT class that has a control tyre. But the car next to it, which is that one's got a 13.5 in it at the moment. With that one, you got different compound tyres, different tyre temps on the tyre warmers, different tyre treatments, all play a big role. Weight distribution on the car, ride heights, the suspension drops down, it's called droop, plays a massive role in front to rear grip. Just once I got the balance and the shocks and the springs are light, I just basically play with droop and to fine tune how the car is rotating for a corner. And yeah, it's very, very, very technical. You spend probably 20-30 minutes after every run, just probably closer to an hour,
This week's income from the sponsors has cleared.
just getting the car
Against our running costs.
to be set up right for the next one, because anything slightly out, the car won't drive straight and it won't handle consistently left to right. So it's very, well, I keep saying technical, but it really is. Fantastic to learn car setup for. If you want to race real cars, I'd highly recommend get one of these and learning the car setup. You don't race for how many laps. You race over these cars, right? These ones here race for a 6-minute race. That one races for an 8-minute race, and there's also different diffs you put in them and tension on diffs. Yeah, so you race for 6 minutes or 8 minutes, or depends on the class, even 5 minutes if you're on mod. And it's how many laps you get in the fastest time. So you could do, say, 21 laps in 5 minutes 3, and that would beat a 20 laps in 5 minutes 1, for example, because you got the extra distance travelled. Then there's also tuning of the motors, how much timing, how much boost comes in, and there's so much stuff you go through. You got motor dynos, and like I said, we got wind tunnel. So yeah, every single aspect of a real car is there on one of these. Mind you, you're looking at like $900 for a chassis, probably that again for electronics, $50 set of tires, a race meeting. So yeah, it's not a cheap sport. The slot cars are cheap. That's a $90 car, and I've raced that car 3 times, and 5 times. I've won 3 state titles with this particular car and 2 Brock trophies. So it's now retired because it's done so well. I don't want to race it and bend it, so it's retired. So I don't think we're gonna do really anything R&D wise, but we'll have a look. We'll go in and have a look. When do we get that? July. We'll be getting close to that. So we get 2 more engine upgrades this season, and that one's a pretty big jump, considering how far in front we are with the motor. And when this one comes in, it really puts us in front. This intercooler, which is good because I don't plan to do any more motor upgrades next season, so it's going to be pretty good that way. Chassis wise, we're almost there with Mercedes, but I don't think it's as good as it's making it out to be. I really want to get this, but I'm trying to save up. I think we will grab this lightweight wheels just because it makes so much of a difference. Even though it would be nice to get those too, but yeah, I think we'll grab this, and hopefully we can. There's no point rushing. It'll be after the next Grand Prix, and I think that we'll leave it at that for the rest of the season, until we know how many departments are going to be redeveloped for rule changes. If there's hardly anything at all, then we'll have heaps of points to upgrade the car then, so we'll go into next season with a really good car. So that's sort of the plan. Let's work out activities. We've got a few days to work with, which is good. Oops, wrong button. Don't want to lose those other departments. So I'd rather do this one. Get the resource points. And some training for Russell. Okay. Oops. Did I just... Oh, I did too. Hit the wrong button. That one. That one or that one? go. We'll advance through the time. We got that intercooler in. It would have been good if we had it before the last round. Let's see what that puts Russell rated at 90. Oh, that's Hamilton, sorry. I jumped ahead of myself there. At 90. 90 is where Russell is now rated. Wow. Market for he's jumped up $1 million from the last race. He was 7.1 million going into this race, last race, and now he's rated 8.1 million. Considering the drivers around him, money-wise, Latifi is rated hot, worth more money-wise. Jordan Kinnow last season, oh, that's the buyout, I guess, isn't it? So he's rated at the same. Giovanni or Albon in sort of money. Ocon's on the same salary. Better than Kvyat. Norris is getting paid less. Gasly's more. Sainz is more. But he's really getting up there. Like, Leclerc is only $1 million more. That's crazy money. Ricciardo's only on 10.1. But this is why we've got to save that money for up and coming expenditure. Anyway, guys, I would just like to thank everyone that's tuned in and watched. Sorry that we performed bad, but hopefully we will do better next time, I guess. We will be back on tomorrow night, so tune in, same time, with another F1 stream. So basically what I'm going to be doing Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday's F1. We'll have Mondays off and Wednesday off, and Tuesday will be iRacing, except for week 13 stuff on in between each season on the Sports Sedan series. So anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Sorry I didn't do too well tonight, and I'll catch us all tomorrow. Don't forget to watch the ads if you just want to help the channel afterwards. Thanks, guys. Bye.